Hello everyone, this is the Mad Show, and today I'm going to interview the well-known DJ and producer Michael Schwa from the label Beef Records and member of Shades of Grey. Hello Schwa,
Hey, how are you?
Great to see you. So I'll start this interview by asking you, what were you thinking back in 2004?
Well, 2004 I was finishing high school and I was thinking about what to do with my life, and I started planning my trip to Australia because my dad was kind of pushing me to go and live somewhere else for a while. So I wanted to study English and I wanted to go far away from home for a bit. I didn't expect it's going to be 6 years, but I signed up for an English course for 3 months in Sydney in Australia, and I stayed there for a while, yeah.
So you didn't go there to pursue your music dreams, you went there to improve your English skills, but in the meanwhile you had some music dreams mixed on that.
Yeah, I was always involved in music since my childhood, and I was pretty much growing up in the recording studio because my dad is a music producer, so it was always there, and it was always my dream, but I never thought that I can actually make a living out of it.
Tell us about your label 8 years ago, back in 2006, Beef Records. Where it was Beef Records back in 2006, what were you doing exactly with Beef Records in 2006?
Well, we were just starting the label basically. It was nowhere, because before I was working on a different label called Tribal Vision, which I started with Michael Slater here in Prague, and after I moved to Sydney it was pretty much impossible to continue collaboration with someone who is on the other side of the world, so we decided to split up, and I liked working as a label manager. I liked the work around it and meeting people through the label and organizing releases, so I started my own thing, and we started in 2006, yeah, and I don't know how long after that, maybe a year, not even that, Nick joined the label.
Nick West.
Yeah, Nick West joined. We decided that we're going to be 50-50 partners, and he invested some money in the label and helped to kickstart it because we needed that push, to release the vinyl records and get good remixes and good artwork. We needed bit of money, so he got involved, and since then it's just going really well,
How long it took from when you start with Shades of Grey for you to start having your names mentioned like Laurent Garnier and being mentioned in DJ Mag magazine and things like that? How long it took from the start till that point?
Well, there's always something happening, you can't say, it takes 5 years or 7 years or whatever. But the Laurent Garnier thing, that was good. It was right at the start when we released the first or second vinyl or something. He got a copy from someone from a label in Germany, and they gave him the copy, and he started playing it out. And then we were looking at the internet, like you get the sets recorded or whatever, and there was our track in there, so it was nice, and he always sent us a feedback on the music, and then other people joined in, and the DJ Mac thing is that's good too, to see your album in the top 50 albums of 2012. It's great,
Yeah, and I was doing some research on you, and I got overwhelmed by the places you've been with Shades of Grey. I saw Tokyo, I saw Moscow, I saw Paris, I saw all of that, and I didn't know that you were in so many places before. So how all that came about, how people started booking you in those places?
Well, it's not that like you sit at home and someone calls you and tells you, I come to Tokyo. It's like through the label we got to know a lot of people who are networking, and Sydney is like a melting pot, of all different cultures, and there's a lot of Asian people there, a lot of Japanese people. We became friends with people from Japan or Europe or whatever, and because we had personal connections. Most of these gigs, except a few, most of these good international gigs were through a personal connection with the promoters.
And in 2006 you started Shades of Grey, and then in 2012 you put out the album Soul Machine.
Yeah.
It was really famous. How that album came about, how was the idea of that album?
Well, we were doing singles and EPs and remixes, and then we were just bored of releasing 2 tracks or 3 tracks or remix. And Nick was always pushing, let's do album, the whole thing, the whole package, So we decided to do it. It took a while. It took like, I don't know how long, maybe a year and a half to finalize it, because it's not just, the music part takes a while, but then to actually release the thing takes another bunch of time, because just to organize the pressing of the vinyl, the mastering, the artwork, the CD cover, and all that, it's a lot of work.
And the Soul Machine was exactly the album that was mentioned in DJ Mag back in 2012.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was your first album, and straight away top 50 albums of DJ Mag.
Yeah. But we already had some following. Those people already knew us from the singles. There is electronic music artists who never release an album, and they are superstars. They just put out really, really great singles.
And what's your vision for Shades of Grey for the future?
Well, we're releasing a new album now. This is the cover, kind of just a test press of the cover. It's gonna look like this. And we're working on it right now very hard. We're doing the vinyl again, the CD. We're shooting a video. So that's the main focus of the next, let's say, 4 months.
Is there any release date?
Yeah, the CD is gonna come out in March, and the vinyl should be out in about 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Okay, so now quickly, I would like you to tell everyone that has a passion or does something different than the regular, and sometimes lacks motivation to follow their dreams. What would you advise in how to pursue their dreams and be financial independent, because that's really important, because sometimes people are following their dreams but they don't have the meanings. So how you would advise someone out there that wants to do something different, and how you would motivate that someone?
Yeah, I think it's important to have some sort of, once you have the passion and the will to do it, you just have to, keep kicking and keep doing it, and don't worry much about how long it takes, because if you're thinking, in 2 years or 1 year I want to be there and want to do this and travel around the globe or whatever, it's not going to work like that. They say in business you have to make 5-year plan, and I think in music maybe 5 or 10-year plan. It really takes a long time, unless you're a genius and you come up with something completely different.
And it's important also to have a plan and
discipline, and you can't be saying, I can't do this and I can't do that because I don't have the time. Okay, maybe you're working in a job from 9 till 5 every day, but you have time on the weekend, or maybe you don't have to work this job. You can work some little lower job which only requires half of the time. You eat bread for breakfast and lunch and everything, just keep it simple, your life, and focus on the music or what you want to do. It could be drawing or sculpturing, whatever. You can't worry about money at the start too much, and I know it's hard because you have to pay rent and all that, but it's just about the priorities, I suppose. I've been in Sydney when I was studying and stuff, and away from parents and people who can just plenty money and all that. It was tough sometimes, not having money to pay rent like crazy, and I was just laying carpets from time to time. Even with my friend had a company for carpets, so we were working on the construction sites and dirty jobs, but it gave me the will and the strength to keep kicking and pushing, and so just follow your dreams.
So I think everyone should take this advice from DJ Chva, if you want to do something, go get it, don't stop at home waiting for it, and eventually it will come. DJ Chva,
thank you.
Really nice to interview you, hope to see you soon, and all the best for you.
See you later.
Coming out in March, Shades of Grey, Unlock the Rhythm. Don't forget Mad Show, a show where every week we'll interview different people.